Yeah.
Oh, it's a shame.
All the furniture.
Huh?
$1,500 on furniture.
Oh, I wouldn't even touch it.
No.
What?
The front room took care of that.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't help it now. It's over with.
That's right. No use crying over spilt milk.
Help out a little bit on building right.
Well, I still think the old trailer might be just the answer.
Huh?
I still think the old trailer might be just the answer.
Yeah.
And you can be home.
I couldn't hear you.
I said, then you can be home, you know.
Hello.
Hello, Dan.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I said, I still think if you got a trailer and moved it over there, you'd probably be happier.
Yeah, I could have.
And you'd be at home, you know.
Yeah.
Well, if you want me to come up and help you set it up, I'll do it.
No. We ain't gonna do a thing now in warm weather.
Well.
So we need to try and get out there and work in the weather.
No, I know that's true, too, but...
Bob and I falls out, I can run uptown.
Well, you might as well just come on down here.
I might come down there, stay a month.
Oh, yeah, you might as well do that.
Yeah, let the things lay there.
Recuperate and get the...
Yeah, I might do it.
Huh?
You never know, we might do it.
Well, just come on, we're looking for you.
What are you going to do?
Huh?
Mom says she ain't going to.
She ain't.
Not now.
Well, you tell her she might as well.
Yeah.
Let me talk to her a little bit.
What?
I said, let me talk to her a little bit.
Want to talk to Mom?
Yeah, just a little bit. Dad?
Coming.
Daddy asked about the organ. Oh, hello, Grandpa?
Hello, son.
Mom?
Yes?
Well, forget it. Ronnie's asked me 5 times. Did you get the old organ out?
Yes, but the piano went.
Oh, that's a shame.
Television, the couches, and the rug, everything in the front room and in the dining room and the boys' room upstairs.
Yeah. Well, I just tore up. I didn't know what to do, and I finally decided to call you.
The old organ was in the little bedroom, and I think it come out all right.
I'm ignorant.
It would, you know.
Yeah, well, Ronnie's asked me about 5 times. I said, well, before I ask you any of the questions, I'll find out what happened to the old organ. He must have his eye on that, don't you reckon?
I reckon.
Well, Dad and I were talking about you all coming down here for a while and kind of recuperating. I think
I couldn't pull away now.
Well, I think it'd be good for you.
I've got to clean up my things and get them packed and stored, and you can't imagine what a mess it is. Everything's just smoke.
Well, I know, but if you left it there for 30 days, it'd still be just like it is now.
Well, honey, I just wouldn't begin to think of it. I couldn't. I'd be so dissatisfied I couldn't enjoy a thing.
Well, I mean, it might be good for you.
What, honey?
It might be good for you just to kind of get away, and then when you go back, why...
Wouldn't. I'd have it to come back to, and that'd be worse than ever.
Well, let Dad...
Nothing to come back to, you know.
Let Dad come on down, and then you follow him.
Well, I'd let him if he wanted to come. I wouldn't hinder him.
I think it'd be good for him.
But don't make any plans or do any looking.
Well, I just telling Dad if you want me to come up and help you get something set up temporary to live in, I'll do it.
Well,
I think if you move...
Get along just fine. Bob says he wouldn't move that bed again for love nor money. That was an awful job to get it upstairs.
I think that if you got you a trailer over there and brought it over and hitched it up, you'd be happier just sitting...
Oh, we couldn't have had our good bed in that.
No, but they got good beds in them.
We've got our deep freeze over here.
Yeah.
So we'll get along.
Well, it's just a suggestion.
Doll's been sick and Bob's been sick too. Doll's going back to work tomorrow. She's been off ever since last week.
Well, I'll be darned.
This flu and then all this excitement on top of it.
Well, I know it's rough. I mean, it's just hard for me to imagine. I can hardly believe it happened.
I've held up better than any of them so far.
Yeah.
Waited on all of them.
Well, that's just... Well,
Hope I can continue.
that's why I'm calling. You know, I'm only about 6 or 8 hours from you in case you need me, and
I know it, honey, but I wouldn't know what you could do.
well, After all,
Be a thing right now.
if you need help, I'll be there. Any way you need it, I'll help you. You know that.
Yeah, well, Bob says tell you to send your house plan books up.
House plan book. Well, I'm going to send you the plans of our house, and you can reduce them and build you one like it. Dad said you didn't want a big house.
To be reduced.
Well, he said you didn't want a big house, but you could take these same plans and reduce it, see?
Yeah. Well, have you got any other plans besides that?
No, just them, but you can reduce them, cut off a room, whatever you want to do.
Well, don't bother sending it then, honey, if you don't have no others, because that's bigger and finer than we'll ever be able to build.
Oh, baloney.
Yes, it is.
Well, you don't have to build it like we built it. You don't have to air condition it. You don't have to do lots of things that we did. I'll send it. It won't cost you anything. You can look at it and then decide what you want.
Well, you'd want it back.
No, you can have it. I don't need it.
You wouldn't.
No, I don't need it. We built our last house, I hope.
Yeah.
And
And the boys are all right.
yeah, they're pretty good shape.
Did you get straightened up all right yourself?
Yeah, I'm feeling lots better.
When did you come home?
I got home Saturday night.
Well, Dad said he couldn't hardly hear you. Is the reason I'm repeating these questions.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure sorry about his cold. I just hate that terrible.
Well, I think it's cold and shock, and then the smoke. That smoke was the awfulest thing, Leo.
Oh, I know it was.